I want to quickly tell you what I have planned for us. It was just a few weeks ago that I had the privilege of holding a sing-along with a church here in Missouri, actually. At which time, a lady came up to me. Can you see it? I hope you can. Came up to me and gave me this book. Said, I thought you'd like to see it. Well, the minute I saw this book, I thought of you, and I asked her, can I please borrow the book? And she said, yes, so I have to do this program so I can get this book back to her. You recognize this face, don't you? And so did I, George Beverly Shea. Who do you think of when I say George Beverly Shea? Billy Graham, of course. But today, we are going to do Hymn Treasures from the George Beverly Shea hymn book. It's just a little paperback book. You see, it's kind of marked up. It's pretty old. George Beverly Shea, and you can tell by the picture that I'm showing you, it's been quite some time. Mr. Shea, I think, is still singing at Billy Graham campaigns, and I think he's quite white-haired now, as we all are getting there. I'm so glad you're listening, and I'm hoping that you know these songs. Now, they're not songs that Mr. Shea wrote. They're songs that he put together for this hymn book. I know a great Savior, I do, don't you? It's in George Beverly Shea's hymn book of Hymn Treasures. I hope you know it and can sing it with me. I know a great Savior, I do, don't you? I have in His favor, I do, don't you? For grace I implore Him, I worship and adore Him, I love and adore Him, don't you, don't you? I need Him to lead me, I do, don't you? Heaven's ransom to feed me, I do, don't you? Whatever betide me, I need Him beside me, in mercy to hide me, I do, don't you? I love to be near Him, I do, don't you? He seeks and He hears me, I do, don't you? For me He is caring the rose I am bearing, I love Him for sharing, I do, don't you? I want Him to use me, I do, don't you? For service to choose me, I do, don't you? I want Him to bless me, to own and confess me, completely possess me, I do, don't you? A little different, isn't it? Have you ever heard George Beverly Shea sing that? I can't say that I have, but I thought it was quite a unique song in this hymn book of Dr. Shea's. And I think it is Dr. Shea. I'm sure he's been honored several times.